One of the interesting pieces of work at museums is, of course, knowing its collection, knowing the breadth of it, the depth of it, where it's come from, where it's going, and the stories it can tell to a community and the public. And so counting the collection at PPHM is an endeavor because we've collected for 100 years. And through various time periods, collections management and curators have certainly counted the collection, but it's been a while since we've counted all at once. And that's part of the process of preserving and knowing what we have and cataloging. It leads to all those things, but it actually starts with saying, how much do we have? What do we have? Are we telling the stories we need to tell? And how do we do that in the future? And so actually one of the incredible things about counting the collection, and it takes an army of people to count it, is that you come across parts of the collection that really start to tell stories that maybe we haven't encountered for some time as a museum. And we could say, how do we supplement that with what's on display permanently? Or how do we tell this story of the families of the people that founded this area, or the individuals, the peoples that lived here for many thousands of years? How do we do that better in a more robust way in the future? And we've got talented people that work at the museum that are counting this and then going on to catalog things, just make sure that we are preserving the stories and the heritage of this area. There are a lot of things, items and objects in the collection that maybe don't exude as much personal aspect, personal histories and stories, but I think another item that I've always found fascinating and that I came across, and I know curators have pointed out to me too, is a homespun dress from I think the mid-19th century from this area. And the dress is so worn out in the knees. You could see where the woman that wore the dress long ago had to patch the dress with more homespun because she worked so hard. Again, just another personal item that really points to what it takes to live in this area and to continue to live in this area. And so I think items and objects like that in the collection, as the counting's been going on, just ideas start to come to the surface, stories start to come to the surface that can augment and supplement the ways in which PPHM talks about this part of the state of Texas and its history. Part of the counting process of the collection at least allows me, and I know my colleagues, to think about all the people that have come before us that have cared for this collection. And we take that responsibility very highly, that there have been other executive directors before me, there have been other curators, there have been other collection managers and educators and marketers that have stewarded this so well, and we want to continue to do that and do it even better. And we can only do that because of the work that's come before us, because of the generosity of the community that supports us, and also because of the people that are willing to give Panhandle-Plains Historical Museum parts of their personal story and collection. They trust us to hold this in trust and to take care of these objects, and so we take that very seriously.